Hi everyone, I'm Lucy from Holland America Line, and today we're going to go through a short overview of our Alaska product and what the key USPs for Holland America Line in Alaska are. So we have been taking guests to Alaska since 1947, so we are the first in Alaska. 77 years is longer than Alaska has actually been a US state. So we've got a wealth of experience in making sure that our guests have the most incredible time in the destination. And obviously, because of that experience we have there, it means that the onboard offering for our guests available in terms of destination expertise is second to none. So I've got a quick video before we then get into the key selling points. As you can see, it does look like the most incredible place. So the top 5 reasons to cruise in Alaska with Holland America Line. Number 1, we are number 1 in Alaska for glaciers. We have more passes for Glacier Bay National Park than any other cruise line. There are obviously a number of glacier national parks in the state of Alaska, but Glacier Bay tends to be the bucket list one that lots of guests want to tick off. We're number 1 in Alaska for wildlife and wilderness tours. We offer complimentary park tours in Denali, which is part of our cruise tour program. We love Alaska and, as I mentioned, have a great relationship with all of the different authorities in the destination. You will find when you're sailing into ports with us that we do always have the best berthing position in the ports that you're visiting. And number 5 is fresh local seafood. So we offer a number of different things to enhance your experience on board and make sure that you're immersing yourself in the destination when you're on the ship, as well as when you're getting out and about exploring. So we always have onboard experts on board who are going to be able to tell you about the glaciers that you're seeing, but also educate you on the wildlife. Best times to be out on deck so that you can spot whales, eagles, bears, etc. When you're doing your glacier viewing day, we do also bring a National Park Service ranger on board, again, to enhance your experience. We also highlight native Alaskan perspectives, which is, of course, a really interesting history for our guests to learn about. We open up a lot more of the ship, especially when you're doing your glacier cruising, so there's a number of designated viewing locations, and complimentary binoculars are available on board for suite guests. If you've got guests not sailing in a suite, then you should definitely tell them to take their binoculars with them. Food is really important to Holland America Line in general, and we are very proud to be the first and only cruise line serving certified sustainable Alaska seafood on board. So it means that you're able to try a lot of the regional and local delicacies. We have this Taste Alaska symbol on our menu for any authentic specialities to Alaska, which again enhances that experience for our guests. And we do also now offer Alaska-inspired drinks where we use glacial ice cubes in cocktails in a number of the bars throughout the ships. Our Global Fresh Fish program, of course, started with the sustainable Alaska seafood that I mentioned, but we do now offer that worldwide. So from a sustainability perspective, it's a great message for your guests that they're going to be able to eat local wherever it is that they are sailing with Holland America Line. Shore excursions are really popular in Alaska, which is why our Have It All package is such a good offering for those guests. We offer something that's suitable for everyone, from the less able to the people that want to do those really active excursions. So the White Pass and Yukon Route Railway, as an example, is one of those really popular excursions that most guests want to do when they are visiting Skagway. You can do things like flight seeing, kayaking through fjords, but of course lots of opportunities to see wildlife and also glaciers. So not only will you see the glaciers on your glacier viewing day on board, we've got other excursions available that mean that you can get closer to them. They include hiking, sailing, flight seeing, where you get to do a helicopter landing on a glacier, and also dog sledding. So there's loads of different options available for you to speak to your guests about. We offer 6 ships in Alaska from May through to September, and we've got a range of different itineraries available. All of our cruises will feature an Alaska Glacier, and as I mentioned, we've got more passes for Glacier Bay than anyone else. Our ships, being mid-sized and perfectly sized, of course, give you the front row seat to get closer to Alaska, but also have all of those amenities on board. So we offer round-trip departures from both Seattle and Vancouver, as well as one-way cruises that finish in Anchorage or Whittier, or sail the opposite way in reverse. So we've got departures from Seattle at the weekends, and they are on board our Vista and Signature class ships. And then out of Vancouver, we have departures on Saturday and Wednesday, and we do have one of our Pinnacle class ships sailing in Alaska throughout the summer months. So the Koningsdam does the Saturday departure. The one-way cruises you can book as cruise only, but there are land tour options available for you to combine as well. We do also have some longer sailings, which are 14 nights plus. So these give you the opportunity to go to more destinations, more ports, and do more glacier visits. So we have only a couple of these a year, but they are available for guests that want to cruise for a little longer when they're in the destination. We do also have a 28-day Arctic Circle solstice cruise available. This is just once per season in June, goes right up to the Arctic Circle. You get overnight stays in Anchorage and evening stays in both Valdez and Juneau, and lots of glacier viewing opportunities. So plenty of options available for guests dependent on how long they would like to cruise for. Thanks very much for listening today, and hopefully you found the update on Alaska products very useful.